They smiled when you failed. They went silent when you succeeded. They needed you when they were down, but disappeared when you were up, and you kept calling them friend. If this sounds familiar, you need to hear what comes next, because staying could cost you everything you're meant to become. There is a specific kind of pain that comes from sharing good news with someone you trust and watching their face fall. They say congratulations, but their eyes tell a different story. You got the promotion. They changed the subject. You met someone special. They find flaws. You're finally healing. They remind you of old wounds. You're building something. They mention everyone who failed trying. These aren't friends. They're spectators who showed up hoping for a tragedy, not a triumph. And the most dangerous part, they disguise themselves so well that you feel guilty for noticing. Here is how to know for certain. Sign 1. The congratulations come with conditions. That is great, but every achievement you share gets minimized, questioned, or redirected to their own story. Sign number 2. They compete instead of celebrate. Your win becomes their challenge. Instead of cheering you on, they suddenly need to one-up you or prove they're doing better. Sign number 3. Your success makes them distant. They're available when you're struggling, suddenly busy when you're thriving. Your progress threatens whatever narrative they've built about themselves. Sign number 4. They share your failures. Hide your wins. Everyone knows when you mess up. Nobody hears when you succeed, because your failures make them feel better about their own lives. Sign number 5. The energy shifts. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with them. Drained? Doubted? Smaller? That's not friendship. That's toxicity disguised as loyalty. Sign number 6. They need you more than they value you. When they're in crisis, you're the first call. When you need support, they're nowhere. The relationship only flows one direction. There's ancient wisdom about this exact situation, and it's not gentle. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Read that again. A companion of fools suffers harm. Not might suffer harm, not could suffer harm, will suffer harm. The people you surround yourself with don't just influence your mood. They shape your destiny, your mindset, your potential, your future. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33. This isn't about being perfect or judgmental. This is about protecting the person you are becoming from people who benefit from you staying who you were. God didn't bring you this far to let toxic friendships sabotage your future. Here's what nobody warns you about. Your dreams shrink to fit their comfort zone. You stop sharing goals because their reactions make you doubt yourself. Eventually, you stop setting goals altogether. Your confidence erodes slowly. Every subtle dig, every backhanded compliment, every lack of support chips away at your belief in yourself. Years later, you won't recognize the person you became. You miss opportunities because you're busy managing their jealousy, defending your choices, or downplaying your success to keep the peace. You confuse loyalty with captivity. You stay because you've been friends for years. But longevity doesn't equal health. Some relationships have expiration dates, and that's okay. You normalize toxicity. You start believing that friends who don't celebrate you is normal, that real support doesn't exist, that you're asking for too much by wanting people who genuinely want you to win. You carry their limitations as your own. Their fear becomes your hesitation. Their bitterness becomes your cynicism. Their stagnation becomes your ceiling. This is the cost, and it's too high. So how do you actually do this? Step 1. Stop defending your decision. You don't owe them an explanation for protecting your peace. We're growing in different directions is enough. Step 2. Create distance gradually. You don't need a dramatic confrontation. Just slowly become less available. Stop sharing your wins. Stop showing up to everything. Let the relationship naturally fade. Step 3. Redirect your energy. The space they occupied, fill it with people who genuinely celebrate you. They exist. You've just been too busy maintaining toxic friendships to notice them. Step 4. Don't look back for validation. They might call you fake for creating boundaries. Let them. People who benefited from your lack of boundaries will always be offended when you establish them. Step 5. Trust the process. Loneliness is temporary. Peace is permanent. The right people will find you when you stop holding space for the wrong ones. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. Your future is too valuable to sacrifice for friendships that expired years ago. Here's the truth they don't want you to know. Real friends exist. The kind who genuinely celebrate your wins, who show up when you're winning and when you're losing, who want you to succeed even when they're still struggling. But you'll never find them while you're defending space for people who drain you. Letting go isn't betrayal, it's wisdom. Creating distance isn't cruelty, it's self-preservation. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27 verse 17. You deserve friends who sharpen you, not dull you. Friends who elevate you, not tolerate you. Friends who celebrate you, not compete with you. And the moment you release the wrong ones, you make room for the right ones. Your breakthrough is on the other side of that boundary. Thank you for watching to the end. If this message resonated with you, you're not here by accident. Come back to Inspiration Drive for more real talk about the challenges we all face and the hope that gets us through them. Your story isn't over. Your best friendships are still ahead of you, and your growth matters more than their comfort. New inspiration every day. See you next time. Keep driving toward better. You deserve friendships that fuel you, not drain you.